Hello children, hope you are all doing good. So in the previous class, we have completed up to example 1.26, right? So and also we have did some sums in exercise 1.4. Okay, let us continue that. Okay, write the question of example 1.27 in your classwork notebook. Okay, put today's date and start writing. Okay. Okay, let us read the question. A shopkeeper earns a profit of rupees 5 by selling one notebook. Okay, he sold one notebook and he got the profit of rupees 5. Okay, and incurs a loss of rupees 2 per pen. Okay, and also he incurs a loss for selling a pen. Okay, that pen is the old stock. Okay, which while selling off his old stock. Okay, children. He is having some pens of old stock. Okay, he sold that with a loss of rupees 2 per pen. Okay, children, and in a particular day he earns neither profit nor loss. Okay, children, so he sold notebook and also the pen. Okay, so in that day, because of selling these two, he got no profit and also no loss. Okay, children, so that they are mentioning that he earns neither profit nor loss. Okay, children, if he sold 20 notebooks, okay, so they are said for selling the notebook, he got the profit of rupees 5. Okay, and also if he sold 20 notebooks, okay, he sold 20 notebooks, we need to find the number of pens he sold. Okay, children, the number of notebooks he sold is mentioned here. We are going to find the number of pens he sold. Okay, children, so let us write the given. Okay, children, let us write the solution. Okay, write solution. So, what is given? The profit of selling one notebook. One notebook is rupees 5, right? So, write rupees 5. Okay, children. So, the profit of selling, he sold 20 notebooks, right? So, that profit of selling 20 notebooks equal to. So, how will you find the number of profit of selling 20 notebooks? 20 into 5. Okay, 20 into 5. So, what will you get? 25 is a 100. Okay, so rupees 100. Rupees 100 is the profit for him. Okay, children. And they had said he incurs a loss of rupees 2 per pen. Okay, so the loss for per pen equal to loss of selling one pen equal to rupees 2. Okay, loss of selling one pen equal to rupees 2. So we are going to find the number of notebooks, number of pens sold. Okay, so we don't know that. So that let us assume that number of pens sold as X. Okay, so let us consider, let the sold pen, okay, number of sold pen is X. Okay, children, let the number of sold pens is X. So, how will you find the answer? How will you find this X? So, what is the profit? We got the profit of selling 20 notebooks equal to 100. Okay, the profit of selling 20 notebooks equal to, we are just calculating the total transactions of that day. Okay, so the profit is by selling 20 notebooks is rupees 100. Okay, so the number of pens be X, right? So X, and then what is the loss? Loss means we can write it as minus 2, right? So loss means minus 2. So that into minus 2. Okay, children. So it is the profit of selling 20 notebooks. So that we had multiplied 20 into 5. So that we got 100. So 100 plus X into minus 2. That is the total number of notebooks. Okay, total number of pens sold into the loss of for that pen. Okay, children. So, and also they had mentioned that there is neither profit nor loss, right? So, that we can put that as a 0. Okay, children. Profit illa, loss illa. Appo, he is not having any money with him. Okay. அதனால அவருக்கு எந்த வருமானமே கிடையாது. Okay, children, that is the thing they had mentioned. So that they are saying that there is no profit and no loss. Okay, children. So that we are putting 0 here. Okay, so it is fine. So 100 plus x into minus 2, we can write minus 2x, okay. Simply we can write minus 2x, okay children. So equal to 0. So just keep x in this term in one side and the constants in the next side, okay. So minus 2x equal to, so we are having plus 100, right. So that if you are moving this side means it will move, we will change the sign, right. So minus 100, okay, minus 100. So just keep x in one side, the constants in another side, okay. So x equal to minus 100 upon minus 2, okay children. Now 1 2 is 2, 5 2s are 10 and 0, okay. Now and minus minus we can cut. So what is the x value? X equal to 50, okay children. So the number of notebooks sold is 50. Sorry, number of pens, okay. Number of pens sold is 50, okay. As the last answer we can write, therefore 50 pens were sold, okay children. So copy it in your classwork notebook. Pause the video and write, okay children. So after completing this, write the sixth question in your exercise sum, okay. Exercise 1.4, sixth sum. Okay children, let us see the sixth question, exercise 1.4. Okay children, so let us read the question. An elevator descends into a mine shaft, okay. An elevator descends into a mine shaft, okay children. Mine means churangam, okay, you know, right. So elevator means we can consider it as a lift, okay. So lift descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 5 meters per minute, okay children. So it is just for moving as 5 meters per minute, okay. 1 minute it is moving, for every minute it is moving 5 meters, okay. So for the first minute it is moving 5 meters, second minute it is moving 10 meters, okay. Likewise it is moving, okay. So if the descent starts from 15 meters above the ground level, okay, 15 meters above the ground level, okay, that is plus 15, okay. How long will it take to reach minus 250 meters, okay. How long will it take to reach minus 250 meters, okay children. So they are just working in a mine shaft, okay, that is Churangavele, okay children. So in that mine shaft we are using lift. So that lift is working at the rate of 5 meters per minute, okay. For every 1 minute it is moving 5 meters, okay. For the first minute it is moving 5 meters, for the second minute it is moving again another 5 meters, okay children. So it is moving in that rate, okay. So we are going to find, okay, yeah, so it just descends, okay, it starts from 15 meters above the ground level. Above the ground level it is in the 15 meters above the ground level, okay. We are going to find that how many minutes it will, how long it will take to reach minus 250 meters, okay, minus 250, that is below the ground level. How much time, okay, how long will it take to reach minus 250 meters, okay children. So how will you find? Simply just consider, okay. So if you are just going for a jog, okay, for every morning, okay, in every morning you are just going for a jog, okay. It is your house, you are just started your jogging from your house, okay. You are just starting to jog from your house, okay. So you are jogging for 1 kilometer to a mark, okay. Well, there is a landmark, a playground, or else somewhere, okay. You are just jogging for 1 kilometer to the playground, and again you are returning back to your house, okay. So that totally, so you are going there to the playground, and again you are returning back, right. So that you we can say it is 2 kilometers, right. So inga so போறோம் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு ப்ளஸும் வரோம் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு மைனஸும் நம்ம சொல்லலை, அப்படி தானே. Simply if your mother asked how many kilometers you jog today means what will you say? Totally you jog 2 kilometers, right. So that likewise we are going to consider this as, simply we are just going to add this one, okay. We are not going to include this minus sign there, simply we are going to add, okay children. So it's above the ground level and it is below the ground level, but we are going to find the number of meters totally The lift is covered. Okay, children. So how will you find? So let us write the solution. Okay. So first of all, number of meters. Okay, number of meters. The elevator descends. Okay, the elevator descends equal to, okay, so we can add, right? So 15 plus 250. Okay, children, 15 plus 250. So what will you get? 15 plus 250? Let us add, okay, 250 and 15. So 5, 6 and 2. Okay, so totally 265 meter. Okay, children, so totally the elevator descends 265 meter. Okay, children, and also they had said the elevator descends into the mine shaft at the rate of 5 meter per minute, right? 5 meter per minute. Okay, for every minute it is descending 5 meters, so that we can divide and find for every 1 minute. Okay, children, so let us find. So we can write time taken. Okay, time taken to reach minus 250 meter equal to 265. Okay, we got 265 meter, right? 265 divided by 5. Okay, we already know that 5 meter. Okay, the mine shaft descends at the rate of 5 meter per minute, right? So that we are dividing by 5. Okay, children, so that we can write 265 divided by 5. So we can cancel by using 5 table, right? 1 5 is 5, 5 5s are 25. Okay, and remaining 1, right? So 3 5s are 15. So that totally 53 minutes. Okay, it will take 53 minutes to reach minus 250 meter. Okay, children, so let us write. Okay, so 53 minutes. It will take 53 minutes to reach minus 250 meter. Okay, children, so copy it in your classwork notebook. Pause the video and write. Okay, children, so let us see the next question. So write question number 8 in your classwork notebook. Okay, so already we had did the 7th sum in your as a homework, right? So have you all did the homework correctly? Simple divide, right? Simply in the 7th sum you need to divide 4800 divided by 30. Okay, total number of calories divided by 30. Okay, children, so have you all did your homeworks? Okay, good. Okay, let us see the 8th question in your book. Okay, 8th question exercise 1.4. Okay, children, see the 8th question. What is given? Given 168 into 32 equal to 5376. Okay, then find minus 5376 divided by minus 32. Okay, children, so let us write the solution. So what we are going to find? Minus 5376 divided by minus 32. Okay, children, so this is thing we are going to find. We can write it as to find. Okay, so we can write this one in the fraction form, right? So minus 5376 divided by minus 32. Okay, children, so we are having minus and minus, so that we can cut, right? So now we are having 5376 upon 32. Okay, children, so what is given? 168 into 32 equal to 5376. Okay, children, so this is given. Okay, we are going to use this one. Okay, we can solve by using by the normal division method. Then normal division method solve பண்ணலாம். but already they had given something, right? It is a hint for us, okay? So that we are going to use this one. So let us write given. So what is given? 168 into 32 equal to 5376. Okay children, see the digits. Here we are having 5376 and here also in division also we are having 5376, okay, divided by 32, okay. Here we are having the multiply, the number in our multiplication is, we are having as a divisor, right? So that we are just bringing this 32 to this side, okay. So if you are cross multiplying means what will you get? You will bring this as the denominator, right? So we will get 168 equal to 5376 upon 32. So we got the same, right? We got the answer we need to find, right? 5376 upon 32, 5376 upon 32. Okay children. So what is the answer? 168 is the answer. Okay children. So now we got the answer. So therefore minus 5376 divided by minus 32 equal to 168. Okay, 168. Okay children, is it clear? Copy it in your classwork notebook. Very easy sum, right? Simply we are having minus and minus here, so that we are just cancelling this minus and minus and we are just keeping all those terms, okay, as it is. Okay, so let us take the given. So we have just taken the given and we are just changing the format by cross multiplying, okay. We got the format as like this, okay. So 5376 upon 32 and also we got the answer, that is 168, okay children. So we have written the answer finally, okay. So copy it in your classwork notebook. So after completing this, write the 9th question in your classwork notebook, okay, 9th question. Okay children, let us see exercise 9, okay, exercise 9th sum. So how many 4s are there in minus 20? So how will you find how many 4s are there in minus 20? So simply we can divide and find, right? So it is find, okay. So simply we can divide minus 20 divided by 4, okay, minus 20 divided by 4. Number of 4s in minus 20 equal to minus 20 divided by 4. Okay children, so minus 20 upon 4. So 1 4 is 4, 5 4s are 20, right? So that totally 5, okay, 5 4s are there, okay. We should not, we are just writing the numbers, right? Numbers should not be in negative, so that there are 5 4s, okay, 5 4s in minus 20, okay children. So let us write the answer. Therefore there are 5 times, yeah, 5 times 4s in minus 20. Okay children, so copy it in your classwork notebook. Children, your today's 10th one is your today's homework, okay. So minus 400 divided into 10 equal parts. So we can say minus 400 divided by 10. Okay children, so we can find the answer. That is the question, okay. And then 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, that is the objective type questions or your homework. Okay children, do your homework properly. Okay, so let us see the do you know in the same page, okay. So you can see the do you know, right? So in page number 25, do you know is that, okay. So let us read that. One of the earliest exposition on negative numbers is by the 7th century Indian mathematician and astronomer Brahmagupta, who is in his famous text Brahmasputta Suttanta, okay. Brahmasputta Suttanta gave a very clear understanding of the concept of zero and subsequently the negative integers, okay children. So his text in the form of poetry, which when translated reads something like this, okay children. So what is the name of this famous Indian mathematician and astronomer? His name is Brahmagupta, okay, Brahmagupta, okay children. So he is the 7th century Indian mathematician. Okay, children, he is from the 7th century. Okay, so who is Brahmagupta? Brahmagupta is the 7th century Indian mathematician and astronomer. Okay, 7th century Indian mathematician and astronomer. Okay, children, so what is his famous text called as? So it is called as Brahmasputta Suttanta. Okay, Brahmasputta Suttanta. Okay, children. So in his book, he has given mathematics as a poetry. Okay, his texts were in the form of poetry, which when translated reads something like this. Okay, children. So let us see. Okay, so rule of dealing with positive. Okay, he is calling the positive as fortune. Okay, the positives are called as fortune and negatives are called as debt. Okay, children, read the first one. Okay, so we know positive means fortune and negative means debt. Okay, so read the first one. Debt minus 0 is the debt. Okay, a debt minus 0 is a debt. Okay, so debt minus 0, right? So debt means negative integer. Negative, right? Debt means negative. Negative integer minus 0 equal to debt. Okay, so if you are considering minus 2 minus 0 equal to, what will you get? Minus 0 minus 2, what will you get? Negative minus debt, right? Sorry, debt minus 0, right? So minus 2 minus 0 means what will you get? Minus 2, right? So the answer we are getting is also a debt. Is it, children? So that is the first rule he had given. Okay, so that Brahmagupta had given. Okay, so let us see the next rule. See the second one, fortune minus 0 is a fortune. Okay, fortune minus 0 is a. So what is the second one? Fortune minus 0 is a fortune, right? So fortune means positive, right? Positive minus 0 is a fortune. So simply if you are considering plus 2 minus 0 equal to, what will you get? Plus 2 minus 0, we will get plus 2, right? So that fortune minus 0 equal to fortune. Okay, children, so this is the second rule. Okay, let us see the third rule. See, 0 minus 0 is a 0. Okay, 0 minus 0 is a 0. Okay, so simply 0 minus 0, what will you get? 0 minus 0, we will get 0, right? 0 minus 0 means 0. So that is the next rule. Okay, children, let us see the next rule. See, a debt subtracted from 0 is a fortune. Okay, a debt subtracted from 0 is a fortune. From means, we know after the word from, okay, the term after the word from is the first one. Okay, so 0 minus debt, okay, 0 minus negative number is a positive number. Okay, children, so let us check. So a debt subtracted from 0 is a fortune, right? So what is debt? Debt means negative. Okay, so a negative integer. Okay, negative integer, let us consider it as 2. Okay, minus 2. Okay, subtracted from. Okay, we are having from. Okay, so if you are having from means what we need to do? We need to take the next term as the first one. Okay, 0. Okay, 0 minus 2 equal to, so what will you get? Minus into minus, you will get plus, right? So 0 plus 2. So what will you get? 0 plus 2? 2, right? So plus 2. The answer we are getting is plus 2. So plus 2 means it is a fortune, right? Positive. Positive means fortune. So a debt subtracted from 0 is a fortune. That is the next rule. Okay, children. So let us see the next rule. See, a fortune subtracted from 0 is a debt. Okay, a fortune subtracted from 0. Okay, from is that. So 0 is the first term, that is 0 plus 0. 0 minus plus is a debt. Okay, simply fortune subtracted from 0 is a debt. Let us see. Okay, so fortune subtracted from 0 is the debt. Fortune means positive, right? Positive, let me assume the positive as plus 2. Okay, positive is plus 2. Fortune subtracted from, okay, the word from is there. Okay, so we need to have this term as the first. Okay, so 0 minus, okay, 0 minus plus 2 equals, so what will you get? Minus into plus? Minus, right? So 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2 means you will get the answer as minus 2, right? So minus 2. So minus means it is debt, right? So a fortune. So a fortune subtracted from 0. Okay, that is 0 minus plus 2 equal to minus 2, that is debt. Okay, so a fortune subtracted from 0 is a debt. Okay children, so minus 2 is a debt, right? So negative number, so that it is debt. Okay children, so can you all understood? Let us see the next rule. See, a product of 0 by a debt or fortune is 0. Product of 0 by a debt or fortune is a 0. Okay, let us see. Okay, a product of 0 by a debt or fortune is 0. Okay, product of 0. Okay, 0 into, okay, 0 into debt. Debt means minus 2. Okay, simply let us take 0 into minus 2. What will you get? 0 into anything, we will get 0. Okay, again 0 into plus 2. Sorry, plus 2, what will you get? 0 into plus 2? The same 0. Okay, if you are multiplying anything with 0, you will get 0. Okay children, that is the thing they had mentioned. The product of 0 by a debt or fortune is the 0. Okay children, so can you all understood? Okay, let us see the next rule. Okay, so the product of 0 by 0 is 0. Okay children, so the next rule is the product of 0 by 0 is 0. Okay children, so simply 0 into 0 equal to 0. Okay, so what we can say? Product of 0 into 0. 0 into 0 will get 0, right? So the product of 0 by 0 is 0. Okay children, so can you all understood? Okay, let us see the next rule. So the next rule is product of, see, the product of quotient of two fortunes is one fortune. Okay, so the product of quotient of two fortunes is one fortune. Okay, so let us see. The product of quotient of two fortunes is one fortune. Okay, so quotient means in a division, this one is the quotient. Okay, so the quotients are two fortunes. Okay children, so two fortunes means two positives. So simply plus 2 again into plus 4. Okay, two for quotient of two fortunes. Okay children, quotient means we know in the division, the number we are getting in the top, that is the quotient. Okay, so if these two are the quotient, okay, positive quotients. So if you are multiplying these two, what will you get? 2 4s are 8, right? So plus 8. Is it children? So it is also a fortune, right? The product of quotient of two fortunes is one fortune. Okay children, so it's one fortune. Okay children, so let us see the next rule. See the next rule. The product of quotient of a debt and a fortune is the debt. Okay, so product of quotient. So quotient means we know in a division you will have the answer is the quotient. Okay, so the product of a debt. Okay, quotient of a debt. Debt means, what is debt? Debt is negative. Okay, let me assume the debt is minus 2. Debt and a fortune. So into fortune. So what is the fortune? Fortune means it is positive, right? So let me put plus 2. Okay, minus 2 into plus 2. So what will you get? 2 2s are 4. Minus into plus will get minus, right? So minus 4 it is a debt, right? Minus 4 it is a debt. Okay children, so a product of quotient of a debt and a fortune is a debt. Okay children, so let us see the last rule. Okay children, see the last rule. The product or quotient of a fortune or a debt is a debt. Okay children, so what does it mean by this product? Product means if you are multiplying 2 into 3, okay, 2 3s are 6, okay. So the answer while multiplying two numbers will get the product. Okay children, so this is called product. Okay, so if you are dividing, okay, 10 divided by 5, so you will get 2, right? So answer while dividing two numbers will get it as, get the quotient. Okay children, that is called quotient. If you are multiplying two numbers, you will get the product. If you are dividing two numbers, you will get the quotient. Okay children, so a product or quotient of a fortune and a debt is a debt. Okay children, simply if you are considering minus 2 into 3, okay, so it's a fortune and a debt, right? So it is a fortune and it is a debt. 2 into minus 3 you will get minus 6, okay. So plus into minus will get minus 6, okay. And fortune and debt, right? So 10 divided by 5. So minus 5 means what will you get? You will get the answer as minus 2. Okay children, so that the product or quotient of a fortune and a debt is a debt. Okay children, fortune and a debt is a debt. Okay, positive into negative means you will get the negative number, negative integer. Okay, positive divided by negative integer means we'll get the negative integer. That is the thing we are saying in the last rule. Okay, children. So these rules are given by Brahmagupta. Okay, what is his name? Brahmagupta. It is B-R-A-H-M-A. Brahmagupta. Okay, children. So he is the Indian mathematician and astronomer of 7th century. Okay, Indian mathematician and astronomer of 7th century. So what is his famous text called as? Brahmasputta Suttanta. Okay, Brahmasputta Suttanta. Okay, children, this may asked in 1 mark question. Okay, children, all the rules you should just remember. Okay, simply if we had memorized this one, okay, positive means virtue and negative means depth, means we can easily write all the rules, right? It may be always in the fill in the blanks question. Okay, children. Okay, that's all about today's class. Let me give you today's homework. Children, note today's homework. Okay, it is from page number 25. Okay, it is from page number 25. That is exercise 1.4, 10th sum. We have already seen, right? So minus 400 divided into 10 equal parts. Okay, this sum and also all the objective type question. Okay, children, do your homework properly. Okay, thank you.